everyone. My name is Maria, and I come from the incredible borough of the Bronx in New York. And I want to share just a little bit about what does anti-Blackness look like in New York and in our communities, particularly as someone who sits at the intersection of gender and of race, and thinking about what that looks like. And we're talking about home, right? Like, what is that home? So thinking about what that looks like in my home. And I've even struggled with naming what home is to me. Y quién son Mijente, right? Like, who are my people? So I am Dominican, but I am Black. I am Black Dominican. And I'm able to say that after years and years and years of really processing what that looks like, coming from a family that is Haitian and Dominican, coming from a family that is also white from my dad's side, and thinking about all those complexities and what does that mean for me, and then landing right now in a moment where we are seeing a huge human rights crisis back in the island. That may be new to some folks in the room, but it's not a new phenomenon, particularly when thinking about the work of colonialism, the work of imperialism, and the work of white supremacy on ourselves, on our bodies, and our relationship to people that look just like us. Growing up, it was always like, your nose is so broad, your hair is so crazy, tiene pelo malo, pero tú eres blanquita, so you'll be okay, right? And thinking about what my light skin could mean in terms of advancing socially and economically, and having that be something that is that I'm constantly confronting with folks that look like me, folks that are darker than me, and then also people that I call them family. And that has been an experience that is not unique to me, and I don't claim that it is unique to me. The Dominican Republic, I'll go into a really short history of this, and then I'll move on. So the Dominican Republic shares the island of Hispaniola with Haiti, I think. And there was a time right after the Haitian Revolution where it was one island, and it was the reunification of the island. And it was under Haitian control, and there was a reorganization of land, money, and power. And then there was a kicking out of the Catholic Church as an institutional power. And what that did was that it frustrated, pissed off white landowners from Spain who controlled property in the island. And we saw a counter-revolution that then created again Haiti y la República Dominicana, Santo Domingo. And in that process, as we're talking about anti-Blackness, we like to name Trujillo, who was the dictator of the Dominican Republic, but it happened way before. It's in the racial formation of the country and of the island. And most recently, we've seen the denationalization of hundreds of thousands of Dominicans of Haitian descent. Right? So these are folks that were born in the Dominican Republic, that aren't Dominican, that know nothing but the Dominican Republic, who are now being told that they are stateless and they are being deported. And it's been a tactic that we've taken from the United States, which the Dominican government has taken from the United States and imported into their country. Right? So we're seeing the creation of secure fences, right, and borders, and then deporting hundreds and hundreds of folks that know nothing of Haiti, that don't have a home in Haiti, that don't have family in Haiti, right? And that is a product of white supremacy. So as we're thinking about what does anti-Blackness looks like, it's not just the interpersonal, right? And that hurts. The interpersonal hurts, right? The destruction of relationships within families, communities, that hurts. So for me, what hurts more is the destruction of a people and the genocide of a people. And that's what's happening right now in the Dominican Republic, and that's what's happening right now in this country. And if we allow ourselves to practice white supremacy, right, if we allow ourselves to say, yes, Black and brown unity, but are not uplifting the dismantling of anti-Blackness and anti-Black racism, then charge as a people, if we say que somos la raza, right? If we're over here saying familia this, familia that, it is our responsibility to dismantle anti-Blackness because my liberation depends on it, right? I can't be free until a Black woman is free, right? So we want this conversation to be a conversation that we don't just each other and ourselves, but really propel our movement into a new direction where we are talking about decolonizing solidarity, right? That when we say solidarity, we show up. And we show up because our liberations are tied. And my Blackness is my liberation.